I don't know if I want to race the Gem 4 tonight, honestly. I think I'm gonna only run part-time in that. To what tonight? Ooh, the Chiefs should be playing. Yeah, in like less than an hour. And Mahomes announced that he's starting. So we actually get to see a good quarterback this weekend. I got to watch Easton Stick throw the football around like a drunk sailor, and it worked. Well, I guess the Bears started Justin Fields, and they started their normal starting lineup for the first drive against the Titans. It was short-lived because it ended in an 80-yard touchdown. I also went on 2K PGA for a little bit, and I can't go back. The quality is just so much better on EA. Now that I've played both, the swing on 2K is just unrealistically fast. You're not gonna want to go back. It's not worth it. I don't know if you've realized this, but there's actually more real-life golfers in the leaderboard that pop up that just aren't playable. Yeah, like I've seen Will Zlatoris around there. The whole leaderboard's filled with real golfers, just there's only a few of them that are playable. On EA. I went golfing yesterday morning. Yeah, it's only $25 for green peas and a cart. Yeah, I have a bunch of new golf balls laying about in some brand new golf ball boxes that were gifted to me. And the new ones play a lot better than the used ones. I don't know what golf balls you usually play with, but I didn't realize it made that much of a difference. I'm talking about new versus like the refurbished ones. There's a huge. I usually get the Titleist True Feel or the Callaway Super Soft. They're both around $20. And I don't lose them. I don't lose too much balls, so I mean, I could buy the smaller packs.
EA Sports and the KORN FERRY Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From just
honestly,
west of Calgary
at
Banff Springs, it's live first-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one.
It's soft like
we've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago.
It's kind of like the same feeling as hitting a tennis ball with the two golf balls I have. You know, I have the True Feels in matte red and the Callaways in matte orange. Makes it easy to find them.
And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling.
The course that's super cheap next to me is
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third. Nota, this player very simply has the look of a winner.
Kind
the
of
bounce in the step, the smile, the ease with which they're playing this next round.
There's
nothing
a whole
like
lot of
getting that first win in your hip pocket, right? You know it.
Well, over the course of your career, there's a handful of things that you always remember. You remember your first win as a junior golfer. You remember your first big win as an amateur. Now, your first win as a professional sticks in your mind for the rest of your life. But this is the professional game. You've got to keep building.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
The Harbour Town course that's in the game.
Important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
That's actually 40 minutes for me.
Oh, maybe a sign of things to come. A long one for birdie at the first. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par.
Frank, how about the par 3 second hole? The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Yeah, it's in the game.
Yeah, then, yeah, that's why.
Well, that's where they go. That's the tournament where they go directly after the Masters. Which it makes sense because it's not far from Augusta.
Safely aboard.
Yeah, I looked on SeatGeek
14
for
feet to the
Augusta
hole.
tickets for next year, and they're at $3,000.
Oh my god.
3,000.
I thought about going to the. I think it was the U.S. Open that was in Long Island a couple years ago. Tiger was playing. I was like, yeah, it's expensive. Oh,
Yeah, and that 3,000 is just for the standing.
Yeah,
you have to pay 4 or 5 to get an actual seat. That's why you see
That finished off with par here at the second, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under.
Well, I guess the
So
Masters
par 4 to
is
open,
kind of
then a par 3, and now
Super
Frank
Bowl.
here at the third. a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right, par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
Gotta put this milk up.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
All right. I've holed one out from long range, but I'm still waiting on that moment where I get an accurate
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
When you do it, it actually gives you like it slows down and gives like a heartbeat thing.
Yeah, I had that happen, but it didn't go in. It was close.
Yeah, if you hit it extremely close, it'll do that too.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. So now
did you
eyeing
see the
this one
standings
for birdie.
WRC?
Yeah. Is it gone?
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the 3rd.
It's still going. I jumped in.
Now to another par 3. This is the 4th hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
He's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
This one has a chance to be close. Okay, good shot and a putt for birdie here at number 4.
Yeah, I do like how they changed the theming of the game every few weeks for every major coming up.
Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4.
The Open like a week or 2 ago, and now it's the FedEx Cup.
Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the 3rd bunker, the one in the distance. It's a good line off the tee here.
It's the Olympia Fields.
After another good tee shot, you can see why the best players in the world now carry 4 wedges most of the time. So they can sort of handle these in-between yardages right on the money.
Is my Madden 24 downloaded? Yep.
God, that would have been nice.
And more evidence why the Korn Ferry Tour is such a great breeding ground. The iron play like that is good enough for any PGA Tour event.
Yeah, that's how I hold out both of my.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th.
When I had almost. Yeah. I guess I could look and see which one it was.
Now at the 6th hole here at Banff Springs, it's a short par 4, only 373 yards, and the short par 4, Frank, all the rage in golf course architecture these days.
A lot more strategy involved when you've got a hole that you can nearly reach with a tee shot. It's how far back to leave it, what sort of distance you want that second shot. All those things to compute. Straightforward, a little bit uphill. Basically, it's what you want for your second shot.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Yeah, I'll probably skip out on Gem 4 tonight. I'm not feeling it. Michigan.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Nah, that's going to miss right. And a good opportunity goes by the wayside. Had been automatic, but not that time. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain at 4 under. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards of par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a driving 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that,
my course
then we can think about the second shot.
550-yard par
So that
5.
sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
And yesterday I started out with a 7 on it.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
I don't even know what course I'm at now. Oh, I'm in the one in Alberta.
Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
You should be able to go to the Masters then, if you have 2 wins.
If I win the 3rd one, I think it automatically go to the PGA Tour.
I'm not sure. I didn't win any, because I went straight to max difficulty. And my player was bad.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good line.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is.
Sometimes I don't get it.
Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Instead of like normal flags.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. This will be a 14-foot putt here.
500-yard par 5. That's birdie range. Actually, even more.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5, interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s and 3 par 4s. This one not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one you have to be a little bit careful of. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now a big spot here for something good. This is short second to the par 5.
Oh, please get on. Thank you.
But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
to the heavens here. That didn't need much
What did
more.
you do?
The major, like, hook right on the putt.
Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies, set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well, if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
Oh my God, I'm fighting for a cut spot again.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect. 8-foot putt here. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th, and he'll stay at 5 under. Out of the 11th hole, it's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the 2 little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. That's a high-quality shot right there. A 5-footer now for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. He's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Bow. Hole's certainly a lot longer than their 10th
You're
hole,
on the
which is
same
Little
hole
Bow.
as me too.
Dog legs to the player's right. A couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
Oh, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Well, Frank, certainly a chance to make a 3 here, but there's also a little bit of a risk.
Yeah, like a few of the greens on this golf course, if you just miss that target there, the ball has a tendency to run off in a different direction. Anything left of the flag here is liable to run towards the left. Could even kick into that bunker. Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Oh, my God!
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and well, more evidence there.
He almost
swing,
did
the
the
strike.
same thing also.
Look how close that is.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he's going to move to within a shot of the lead now at 7 under par. Well, this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225 yards, 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but the hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to stick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there. So those first 2/3 of the green.
Oh, my God!
What did you do?
It went right over the hole. It was going too fast.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out.
It went
and leave
over
him a
the
much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Chance now. Another
It was going way
birdie.
too fast to go in the hole for the hole in one.
Did it give you the heartbeat?
No. No, it ended up pretty good. Ways past it. It was coming in hot.
Because I know it could hit the flag stick and just go down.
Yeah, that's not an easy lag putt. That's going to come up a bit short. From about 8 feet. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay at 7 under. Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
It certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right. So the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Sun JM leads.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. I like the looks of this one.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Does it get like harder on the PGA Tour than the Korn Ferry Tour too?
Yes.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Well, what round are you in?
First round.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th.
What
score
score
to remain at 8 under?
The leader at, or are you at?
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And players have a option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to claim the top spot on the leaderboard here with 2 holes to go here in round 1. Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here in the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off there on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4.
Oh, that was still a birdie? Okay.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. 10-foot putt left. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdie's at 16 and 17. And he's going to open up a 2-shot lead here with 1 hole remaining in his opening round. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of 2 things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway. Two shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a 3rd shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18.
Okay.
So for the golfer we watched today, Frank, all smiles after the round, a leader by 2.
You're not going to win on the first day, Rich, but that's a great start, and it will be interesting to see if they can go the whole way.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
Derek Carr just drove straight up the field to a touchdown. In real life. What's going on? Oh my God. Mahomes is playing and the Chiefs are getting destroyed. Not what I expected. God, the Chiefs are getting messed up by the Saints. put it straight in.
EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Canadian Rockies in Banff Springs, live second round coverage of the Canadian Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. And we've got some drama brewing with a tie at the top at 11 under par. Included among them is our featured golfer. So we've drawn a plum assignment as we'll be following that pairing throughout.
He's got 15 now.
That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second.
$275-yard par 3. Are you okay? I guess it's the U.S. Open. It's supposed to be hard.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. This is a 13-footer. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday.
Frank, how about the par 3 second hole? The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
How about this? Chance for a dream start. Maybe birdie right out of the gates.
Oh my God, this wind is impossible.
Nope, that is not going to get there.
Oh my God.
That finished off for par here at the second, and this will remain a one-shot advantage. So par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right, par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Now this, just outside of 25 feet for eagle.
What do you mean I forgot to hit it? It lipped out.
Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3.
The US Open is definitely just as hard as it is in real life.
Now to another par 3. This is the 4th hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
It's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole for a 24-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, well, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 6th hole, reasonably short at 373 yards, a lot of golfers arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short 4. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do, Rich. If you can't drive it to the front edge of the green, there's no point really trying to hit it through that narrow net. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. If you can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands, it's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
And that'll do just fine. A 6-footer now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he moves to 15 under. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards if you belt one off the tee. Well, you might avoid the bad luck.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You'd be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side to 16 under par. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Oh, that's a good-looking shot, just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Now this for another birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. He moves to 17 under par. Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3/8. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. Interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s, and 3 par 4s. This one, not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one, you have to be a little bit careful of. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5.
Wind is just atrocious.
Here we go. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies, set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well, if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up.
How many times am I going to let the birdie out?
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. So off the long par 3 10th, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural contour of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, or just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally, down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down.
It looks like such a simple course at first.
A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
PGA Tour, KORN FERRY Tour, I don't care. That is a great shot.
Chance now for another birdie.
Oh my God. Whoever...
Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And the lead swells like to dead 6 sideways here on this Friday.
Go bury.
All right, on to the 12th hole, 442-yard par 4. What do you like about this hole, Frank?
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver. I don't really think you have to do that, Rich. The hole's not overly long. Just something short or down that left side. You're only going to have a short iron in for your second shot.
Stupid pin placement.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Oh, just needed that little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
7 feet now for birdie.
I'm probably not going to make the cut.
Disappointing. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead.
Please. Oh my God, I hit.
Well, this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225 yard, 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I don't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to stick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there, sort of those first 2/3 of the green.
Stupid tree.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. On to the 14th hole now. It's a par 4, 442 yards. And what's the right way to attack here, Frank?
Two choices. Try and squeeze it down the right side, just short of those big bunkers on that right. Either that or carry the bunker complex on the left. A little awkward.
This isn't even cool.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
I'll be lucky to make the cut on this.
This one's looking good.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
At least the drive was good.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 20 under. Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. Does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
Going to work this up that left-hand side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
There's 137 yards to the flag, and that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
Jesus, this is such a hard course, especially with the...
Yeah, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
15 feet away.
Have fun.
Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4 is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway you'll certainly hit.
This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Birdie putts I just missed.
Welcome to my life with the US
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. And it'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie.
Just a gorgeous shot. This has been a clinic today.
Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs. 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things: the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Well, I finished the first round at even par.
Man, Frank, it is one thing to stack pars on a scorecard, but Eagles, this is an incredible performance.
Quite well, I'm used to birdie feasts, but eagle feasts? I didn't think you could do that.
Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more. Okay, birdie at the last. It is a birdie finish. And that will just miss being around in the 50s. 2 putts here means it's a 60. Well, Frank, I really enjoyed this. The golf was outstanding, but the scenery was breathtaking.
Canada's just a beautiful part of the world to be enjoyed, to be savoured, really. And on a golf course, unlike a lot of the ones we see today, not overly long, very playable, enjoyable, and a golf course certainly that's going to give you a good score if you play well.
How did it get windier?
EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. Just minutes off the Trans-Canada Highway, Banff Springs, the site for live third-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. 70 yards, all that's left here for his second. Yes, got the speed perfect there from off the green. The line was perfect too, and as a result, it's in for birdie. Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole, and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start.
Okay. I'm not going to make the cut doing that.
Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Second shot now, here at the par 3. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. So par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
This up the right side off the tee.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough. The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. And be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
And I just hit the eagle. Oh my God. All right.
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on the tee and you say, ooh, look at it.
This is one. Yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, that the elevation change from tee to green is quite dramatic. Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little, at least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card.
Oh my God, I just lipped out a 71-foot putt.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot.
It was that close.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This,
serious?
a putt for birdie.
And it looks pretty much straight overall, but it's going to pick up a lot of pace as it heads down this slope. Needs to be careful.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain at 23 under par. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
Oh, you'd love a second shot like this on every hole, wouldn't you? Something just under 100 yards, something easy to dial in. I mean, there wouldn't be a flag you wouldn't hit at.
How many events are in the Korn Ferry Tour? I forgot.
Well, that ball landed really too close to the flag. These are firm greens. You've got to land that shorter.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Well, could tomorrow be the day for our featured golfer? 2 wins on the Korn Ferry Tour already. A 3rd, Frank, that's an automatic promotion to the PGA Tour.
And justifiably so. Played some phenomenal golf. Going to be tough to bet against them tomorrow with just 18 holes to go. But I'd like to see it done this season.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
It's another birdie. 400 in the US. Oh, I just hit a fan in the fucking head. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Wes, I hit him in the head and they like laid down. I'm not even joking. I killed him. I actually killed someone. Yeah. Imagine paying $3,000 to get plunked in the head by a golf ball and die. I at least want a refund in head.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From the province of Alberta and Banff Springs Golf Course, live final round coverage of the Canadian Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner as you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a commanding 5-shot lead here as he has been spectacular thus far. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. This has really been fun to watch. The evolution, the growth of an outstanding young player. And Noda now with a chance to win 2 in a row on the KORN Ferry Tour. What have you seen as you've watched the last couple of tournaments?
Well, winning in consecutive weeks is about as common as seeing a $2 bill, which is you don't see it very often. And in this particular case, can the confidence garnered from that first win carry on to a second?
This one measures out to 15 feet.
You'll see when you get to the U.S. Open.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. Okay, safely in for his par. And this will stay a 4-shot advantage with time running out for the rest of the field. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Just what you want at this point around. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Oh my God, the tree's hitbox is massive.
This one has a chance to be close.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
A straightforward look here for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And if he can close this out, it'd be a 3rd victory on the year. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
That was the one I 4-putted the last round. Yeah, I got a par on this one.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Oh my God.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Saucy, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Oh my God.
Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
The lag putting's coming in clutch at least.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
There's the par
13 feet away.
to 625 par 5.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach.
And that will do just fine. Frank, this is a pretty important shot. Second here to the par 5 18.
That's a great tee shot now. The opportunity in front is delightful, really. A good second shot here. Chance for eagle.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And this will be a strong final round score of 67. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a 3rd career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the 3rd, known as Steven, and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Oh my God. Jesus. That spun the whole length of the green. Are you kidding me? That landed at the hole in the backside of the green.